Hello everyone, Suntenduck2 and welcome to another mod overview, this time on Paintball, a mod that adds a bunch of different types of weapons, armor, as well as certain other things such as explosives and other things that are useful for building a base, using health and so on. Obviously this is a very multiplayer focused mod. It adds different colours that you can use obviously for armor and other such things for teams. There's also a flag if you want to capture the flag set up. But yeah, so as you can see, I've got two bases here, a red and orange one, just for the sake of the scenario. And if we actually take a look here, you can see there's a scanner, which you can make with red wool and a bunch of other things. There's also an instabase, which is like so. And I'm pretty sure you do need the scanner on top of the instabase block, which you can see here. I'll just actually go down the stairs here. And you can see that, actually I'll create a new one actually, because that'll make it a lot easier for demonstrating. So get that. I think you do have to have the specific color as well, but to also appear. So just get one here, like so. Place that down and it'll do it. You don't actually have to stand on it, just place it. Unless it's just because it's doing that in creative for me, I'm not sure. But yeah, you've pretty much got four exits or entrances. You've got stairs up to the roof if you want, and you've got contents like so. Now if you actually want to do this in GEI, you can't actually get them because no such item exists apparently, so you can't get recipes. You can get recipes for them, you just can't cheat them in. But if you don't want to have to worry about that for crafting them, and you just want to get, say, one of them, and then possibly have an admin or something, use creative to then sort of get more stacks of them if you wanted, then you could do that instead of having to craft them all. Obviously if you wanted to get more creative, you could, add more challenge I guess, you could have it where you get most of the resources and then use them to restock, but then putting them in your own chests and other such things. Probably just expanding rules in your own way if you wanted. That's also a scanner. Oops, that's not going to do much to open the door there, it seems. But yeah, so you've got bases, you've got scanners, you've got claymores, which you can make like so. Again, obviously everything is just differing based on what wool color or what dye color you have. There's also flags, obviously if you capture the flag if you want that, which looks like so. And the claymores are like so, to make a sound effect. I don't know how to make these go off unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure, but either way, they're still an option. There's also C4, which is made like so, which is place in the world. You left click it with the remote item, and you right click and it'll explode. I don't think I've got... Oop. Okay, so it might affect mobs only, it doesn't affect blocks. I wasn't sure the distance, if it would break the structures at all, but it seems it doesn't. So you can use that if you want. There's also the pods, which you can make like so, which I don't know exactly the use of. Okay, the ability to get pellets apparently. I'm assuming they might be just a pellet restocking method then, rather than say some other means for a game mode like the flag, for capture the flag. I wasn't sure if it was sort of like a, I wouldn't say like a fence, like an electric fence sort of thing, but I guess it had some other purpose, but it seems you can just right click it to get pellets. I'm not sure if much more is listed on the mod page, I don't think. Not really. So there's those. So obviously the weapon packs and the med kits. Actually, try using one of those. Just break in here. I don't really mind. Let's see, so med kit. We'll get gear and other ones as well. So there's a few of those in a row. So let's see what there is here. So if we use one here, you can place that. I'm not on the green team, So I'm assuming you... Ah, right, the scanner. That's right. Nope. Okay, so we'll actually get the red ones then. And we'll try that. So I am on the red team, so obviously that's going to work. So that's why. Okay, so if we place this down, right click, we get access to a fair amount of... I'm pretty sure every single weapon, as well as the remote again. Actually... remove all the stuff I don't need right now, actually. So right click, I'm not the red team apparently anymore. Okay, that's kind of strange. Okay, so we'll place that down. I'm not the red team. It seems interesting. So you can just pretty much get every single weapon, I'm assuming, and this one will give you every single piece of armor. That's just a guess, obviously, as it's sort of not allowing me to do much more. Oh, unless I need to wear the armor to make it clear. That also might be the case, which we'll do that now. Let's see. That's probably why. There we go, so that's where it's already been removed, that's where it hasn't. So we get 2 C4, 2 claymores, 2 grenades, and every single weapon. So because I've got the armor on, that's why it's working, and that's just wool. So, yeah. So that's pretty simple. We'll actually go to find out how the health works, besides the gear pack. Placing that down, and that gives us every single one of the armor. I'm assuming you don't need to use... Well, you do need other players to probably have it, and then have the armor on, and then right-click to take it off. Medkits, obviously, and maybe garden apples and the wool type. And we'll try to find out how much that gives us if we take a bit of damage here. So we'll affect ourselves with some wither effect. I'm pretty sure 1-8 works this way. Yes, it does. Probably might want milk. Probably should have gone with poison. But oh well. So we use the medkit. Right click, and it gives you about half your health, so that's interesting. Got the paintbrush. Assuming you can just use on wool, it seems, to set up your base. So if you've already got one that's already spawned in, you can transform the wool and the scanners and a bunch of other things to meet your team's color, which is quite useful, instead of just having to constantly make the base all the time, which does require a few resources, obviously. Otherwise, you've got the pistol, like so, shotgun, rifle, sniper, launcher, grenade, claymore, and C4. So we already know what those two do. So we'll get the others here, and we'll get pellets, which besides how you can get them with the pod, you can make them like so. If we just try on a few mobs, we'll see how we go, since obviously I don't have any other players in this space. So, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so... So, quite a few pellets there. For some reason it's not consuming though, so that's interesting. Try the shotgun. The rifle. And obviously that's just doing single shot, so we'll see. No, okay, so that's what those do then. So we'll try the sniper. Like so. I'll check if there is any other controls after though. With the launcher, which launches grenades. Seems I don't have any more apparently. Do I actually still have some on me though? Okay. Okay, so we try again. And that's possibly an effective reach for crowd control. And I'm assuming it will take him out in 2 hits, most likely. So you can also harm the player. No, it's not if you're on the same team. Okay. Oop, lagging out. Okay, and I'm assuming the grenades are for the launcher, but you may be able to throw them yourself as well, if the game doesn't struggle for me here. Okay, for some reason it wants to, so that's great. Right. Okay, yes please. Okay. Yep, good. Alright, we'll reload then, and we'll see what the final parts of the mod. But otherwise, so that's pretty much it. If you wanted a sort of PvP type of mod that adds obviously a lot of the team-specific elements, as well as bases, then yeah, you can have obviously a lot of teams, as there's quite a lot of colours that are supported, and obviously quite a few game modes as well, from probably just a typical paintball match to a more flag-focused, sorry, a deathmatch, I guess. I'm assuming paintball does have similar to multiplayer mode type of approaches at a guess. Either way, there's quite a lot you can do with bases, the flag, however many resource restrictions you want, weapon restrictions, such like that. We'll also check controls real quick though, just in case I'm missing something here, which there doesn't seem to be. So there isn't a scope or otherwise with a sniper, so that's good to know. Try the same world, but yeah. I think that is it though for the mod. Just see if this can load up correctly though, which it can. Let's get those again. Oop, we're lagging out. And that should be everything. Yep. So you can throw those as well. And we'll try it on, what's a tougher mob? Golem, I guess. I can't. Okay, so we're going to want 9 blocks. And do this the proper way. See how much a golem can take. Quite a bit, it seems. And I guess you probably could use other mobs if you wanted, besides other players, or maybe VIP or other types of approaches, like a whoever defeats the captain sort of thing, maybe as well. Okay. I don't know, I'm just thinking of things. Golem is taking quite a while though. They do have a lot of health, I know, but even still. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go here. Sorry, normal difficulty. And get zombies. Okay, apparently they're too interested in that. Okay, properly striking them with grenades. And there we go. No, they still take more than 2. 3-ish. 2 to 3-ish. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.